Are you a parent of a child struggling with chronic neurological issues like autism, ADHD, sensory processing disorder, anxiety, and epilepsy? Have you been searching for answers and explanations only to be left feeling frustrated and hopeless? If you've exhausted all options within the traditional medical system and have even tried various natural remedies without success, then this video and the exciting resource we'll be sharing with you within it, it's made perfectly for you. Every single day, we sit down with parents who feel like they've been entirely dismissed and ignored by their pediatrician in the traditional medical system, only to watch their children not simply grow out of early life challenges and concerns like colic, constipation, chronic ear infections, and missed milestones. Today's parents are more educated and informed than ever, and instead of keeping up and working alongside parents, it seems the conventional pediatrician approach is to continue to belittle them, and for many, just kick them out of their practice altogether if they don't get in line and do what they're told, which is ignore all the signs of chronic illness brewing in kids or just stuff them down with more drugs, medications, and surgeries. In this video, and with brand new incredible podcast, we're about to finally reveal to parents worldwide what's really causing their child's chronic health issues. We'll help you finally uncover the hidden sequence of stress, physical injury, and exposure to toxins that happens during critical and sensitive periods of development that still continue to be overlooked and dismissed by conventional doctors. We refer to these early stressors that disrupt the development of the gut, brain, immune system, and more as the perfect storm. And when parents finally realize that the real root causes of their children's chronic health issues began way earlier than anyone has ever told them and stem from things way beyond simple bad genetics or even gluten or dairy sensitivities, they can finally get not just the answers and explanations they deserve, but the drug-free solutions and action steps they need to help their children heal naturally and reach their full potential. This video is specifically designed for parents who are tired of not only being dismissed by the traditional medical system, but also have already tried every diet change, detox, vitamin supplement, essential oil, integrative therapy out there, but still see their children struggle with their health each and every day. There's tons of chronic health challenges. Approximately 27% of children in the US, which is around 22 million children. ADHD, around 9.4 children. Aged 2 to 17 suggests approximately 6.1 million children. The autism spectrum disorder, approximately 1 in 36 children in the US, and far higher in boys, projecting to soon be millions of kids diagnosed with autism every single year for years to come. Anxiety disorders affect approximately 7.1% of children aged 3 to 17 in the US, suggesting around 4.4 million children, with a massive uptick since 2010 and 2012 when smartphones and social media became more accessible. The prevalence estimates for learning disorders varies, but if we take a conservative estimate of 5%, that suggests around 3.2 million children. SPD suggests that it affects approximately 5 to 16% of children. If we take a 10%, that's 6.5 million. Asthma affects 8.3% of the children, suggesting about 5.4 million. Allergies, including food allergies and environmental allergies, affect about 8% of the children in the US, suggesting 5.2 million children. Autoimmune diseases, estimates suggest that around 3 to 5% of children may have an autoimmune condition. Taking a mid-range estimate of 4, that suggests around 2.6 million children. So the perfect storm refers to a combination of sequence of early life stressors that can lead to chronic health issues in children that are entirely missed and overlooked, not just by conventional pediatricians and doctors, but by pretty much every other practitioner out there. Even natural health and integrative practitioners blame toxins almost exclusively and completely miss the role that exposures to both emotional and physical trauma during the birth process play in the development of chronic diseases in kids. It often starts with prenatal stress, which can hardwire a developing baby's nervous system for stress and anxiety. The umbilical cord acts as an electrical power cord transmitting stress hormones from the mother to the baby. So, up next, birth interventions such as C-section, forceps, vacuum extraction can cause physical trauma to the delicate upper neck and brainstem, leading to neurological dysfunction and subluxations. And finally, now the overuse of antibiotics and constant bombardment of toxins early and often in the child's life lead to disruption of the gut microbiome, rampant inflammation, and all sorts of additional issues that must be addressed. On the Experience Miracles podcast, they take the time to introduce and explain to parents an entire set of widely important terms and concepts that no other doctor or pediatric health experts are talking about, but absolutely hold the keys to exactly what you're looking for: safe, effective, natural, drug-free healing and care options for your entire family. On each and every episode, they break down things like vagus nerve dysfunction, nervous system dysregulation, dysautonomia, subluxation, sympathetic dominance, and more. And we'll introduce incredible technologies and neurological healing options such as HRV, neurotonal chiropractic adjustments, and more. Within the first 10 minutes of tuning into the Experience Miracles podcast, you'll quickly hear that the host and the world-renowned pediatric health expert, Dr. Tony Ebel, was made for this job. Dr. Tony can break down the science and neurology of chronic illness in kids in a way that no one else can, making it not just simple and easy to understand, but actually entertaining and engaging and well. He addresses chronic illness in kids and takes on the toughest questions, not just from a doctor and health expert angle, but as a dad and a parent angle too. As a father to 4 kids, including his own perfect storm and miracle son, Oliver, you'll gain access to a doctor truly called and crafted to help transform your family's entire life.